She ended up finding a snail shell that she accidentally crushed at the end of that because she was testing its durability, and as soon as I told her not to, I heard it explode. Today we will be touring 5321 Northwest 58th Terrace in Kansas City. I toured this property for some clients who are out of state currently, so they couldn't make it there. So I just did a recording for them and ended up sending it over to them. We did end up making an offer on this house. This one was a multiple offer situation. It was originally priced at $350,000. It did go pending with some other buyers who put in an offer on this one, and is currently pending at $380,000. So this is what $380,000 will get you in that area of Kansas City. You may have also noticed that I am shooting in the vertical format. I find that shooting in vertical format during a tour gives you a better idea of the layout, how the house feels, because you can see the ceiling and the floor at the same time. When I do the wide angle, sometimes I gotta pan around just so people can see. So let me know which way you like better, either the vertical or the horizontal. I'll have a horizontal video posted here in the next few days of another tour that I did. But let's just go ahead and begin with this one. So when we first pulled up to the house, I did notice that there was a pretty good slope from the street. It's in a cul-de-sac, from the street down to the home in the front yard. Right there you see my little helper for the day. Driveway was fairly steep. It was still in fairly good condition. You can see some cracks here where it kind of settled, but that's normal wear and tear kind of stuff. I don't see any cracks in the foundation. None of this brick has shifted. That's just kind of what I'm trying to get at on here. And they do have that gutter draining over towards the driveway. That way it's not just settling right next to the foundation. That step did kind of sink right there too, so there is some water issues there, but for the age of the property, I don't think it's a huge deal. The home is a 1979 build, and it is a 2,709 square foot home, 4 bed, 3 bath, and it does have some updates. As we walk through the front door, there's my assistant again. The kitchen is where they put the money, really. So it looks like they did all new flooring, all new countertops, all new cabinetry, lighting, that exhaust hood right up top there. This is the laundry room right off the kitchen. Some people hate it, some people don't mind it, but main level laundry is usually what people are after. This is where I'm just checking the drawers. They're soft close. The cabinets were also soft close, which is nice. Sometimes people skip on one or the other. Just depends on what you want, who slams what. New oven. Always check underneath the sink. Make sure there's no rotting out underneath there from water leaking or anything like that. Obviously, there's not going to be on this one because those are all brand new cabinets. And it opens back up to the living room and a little dining area. I think I was having trouble with the light switches right here, figuring out which light switch did what. And this is all staged. This is a vacant home. The windows all look in good condition. Sometimes you can see fog in between the panes. That usually means that you have a bad seal. It just lets you know if that window has been compromised and the efficiency of the window isn't going to work properly. That was a nice fiddle leaf fig that they had right over there. I think that one was real, actually. Oh, found the light switch to the dining room. All the windows had been replaced since the time the house was built, but I think these sliding doors are original. This one wasn't too bad. The one downstairs was pretty hard to open. Out here, the deck does look over a pretty nice yard. It's not too bad sloped over there. The neighbors have a sweet pool. Definitely would want to make friends with them if you moved in. The driveway looks pretty fair. I mean, there are some cracks, but like I said, it's a 1979 build. Newer paint job. I don't see any wood rot. Gutters look good. Roof looks good. Good flashing on top. The deck was pretty solid too. So then we go down through the hallway to, I believe this one is the first bathroom. Yep. looks like it's probably not as updated. I mean, they did the lighting, they've done paint, they've done trim work, but the tile and stuff like that looks like it's probably older. Just a linen closet over here, always checking those. Here's the first secondary bedroom, yeah. They were all good size too, actually. Sometimes you get in some of these ranches and they feel really small, just kind of cramped in. They do also, in that time frame, they really never had, a lot of them didn't have the light put in the center of the room. No ceiling fans. They would always put a light right above the closet area, and usually the outlets would work off of a light switch. See right back there, there was a window that had fog in between the panes. That one needs to be repaired or replaced, but judging by the age of that one, probably just a replacement on that window. Decent sized closets. Neat little accent wall at the end of the hallway. And then we have the vaulted ceilings. All the carpet was fairly new. This is the primary bedroom on the main floor. Nice bay windows. I was, okay size closet, and then I was surprised that they actually had a walk-in off to the side of the vanity area. That's all been redone. Some of these vanities, you lose a lot of drawer space because the way that plumbing has to go through it, but the aesthetic is really nice. It's got the little spot underneath that you can put stuff in, but not a whole lot of drawer space whenever you have those drawers right underneath the sink. There was an attic fan back there too. I did not test that. I can't remember if there was actually, if it was still accessible in the ceiling or not. I don't remember seeing that. I was admiring some of this artwork. It was pretty neat. It does not come with the house, obviously, just staged material. But we are in the other living room in the basement area, and it is a walkout. This door is hard to get open. That's another thing that I wasn't quite fond of. It takes some money to get added to it, but the deck does not have a staircase going down to the backyard. So you would have to go all the way downstairs to let a dog out or to get out into the yard to do anything like that, through the garage or through that walkout. And as far as I could tell, that deck was properly attached with the right bolts. Sometimes you'll run into them either not attached to the house at all, or they are two small screws holding it in. And here's another bedroom down in the basement, and there's the bathroom right off of it. You can access it from the living room and or the bedroom. Older tile work, looks like. Older shower insert. Definitely didn't put too much money in this one down here, but it still all looks very nice, and obviously it went the same weekend that we did. I did test the water down here. I wasn't quite sure. Maybe they just never turned the valves back on underneath the sink, but I am not touching those because if it springs a leak, I do not want to be the one responsible for that. So over here we have a little storage area. Old linoleum, just scrap linoleum shoved over there. And then here we have the appliances. It was a newer water heater. I don't remember what the age of the furnace unit was or the AC unit. I think they were fairly new too. Garage looked pretty good. I think the garage door openers were newer. All that concrete on that front side of the wall, so we were talking about the water coming up to the front of the house because of the slope. All that concrete at the front of the wall, I didn't see any cracks in it, so it looked like a solid home. I didn't see any cracks in any of the drywall upstairs. Nothing stuck, nothing felt like there was any shifting, so it may have a French drain out front, or it may just get that water around the house just fine on its own. And just monitoring that stuff and making sure nothing pulls up is the main thing. There's my assistant at the end as well. She was super good on this one. She ended up finding a snail shell that she accidentally crushed at the end of that because she was testing its durability, and as soon as I told her not to, I heard it explode, and that turned into a whole thing. But other than that, she was a great assistant on that showing. If you liked this one, let me know. Let me know if you'd like to see them shot in any other way. Like I said, this one was listed at $350,000. And as far as I can tell so far, it has gone under contract for $380,000. So this home right here in that area of Kansas City, this is what you would expect to get in that $350,000 to $400,000 range. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you to help, and I will see you on the next one.